2K TV has all the details.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star, meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games, but he could do it for 40. And then he could do it for playoff time. So I do think the knee surgeries took a little toll on him, as they would any player, but I still think he has a lot left in the tank.
He might be able to get back to his MVP level, but it's going to take a full season. A full season of injury-free play to get that confidence back. Full season, Ernie, 82 games.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later on.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of our brave.
The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Bulls. These guys have been getting it done pretty much everywhere in the midst of a good stretch here. Back home again to propel them to another win.
Well, it's always nice to come home. You're comfortable, you're excited, and certainly you have the fans there looking for you to bring your best basketball and get a win. And oftentimes your fans can energize you when you're in your home building.
Yeah, and emotionally, that's a huge help. It doesn't necessarily always translate to your performance on the court, but I tell you what, it does give you that sense of confidence that you can get the job done.
And now Washington's starting group. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Then there's Anderson, and it's Villar in at the 5. It's Anderson with the drive. The rebound by Hughes. And between breaks, you might have seen some new ads featuring Freaky. He's become the spokesman for Gatorade recently.
Which puts him in a long line of NBA greats to pitch the drink. When you think of young and exciting players in the NBA, Freak is at the top of the list.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Here's Hughes after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Now Wall. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Beal against Hughes. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. They've had a tough time against this team, losing both of their games against them this season. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You've got to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand, and so far we haven't been able to do that. Guys, let's see if tonight's any different.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think the message coach has delivered is well-focused, guys.
Yeah, straight to the point there. Defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of energy on defense, and he's going to need everybody to be ready to play.
Here's Joseph after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Joseph, the pass to Noel. On the wing, Hughes. He's covered by Beal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And Wall kicks to Anderson. Singletary. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Chicago trailing here. Here's Joseph. Wall with some nice defense.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. And he bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Beal, the pass to Ballard. The dish to Beal. Ball's knocked loose. Hughes with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Joseph. That's tipped. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Wall with the ball. Beal gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
There's the pick. To the inside, Singletary.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bulls trail by 3. Hughes with it. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Well, they'll pass it to Hughes. Back to Butler. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. Chance to check out the stats for the great one. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's averaging 35 assists and 8 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's Neal. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. Kicks to Oladipo. Nene, the screen. Neal dishes to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Nene. No good.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And so it's Washington with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. There's the screen. With some arc, the shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Count that one.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Nene, the screen. Oladipo for 3, and he gets it to go. Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the identity of the Wizards team.
Defensively, just being that gritty and grimy team that makes it tough for teams to score in the paint.
The Wizards not exactly, Clark, the first team that you think of when it comes to
substitution on the court.
Chicago leading. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Gary Neal. All out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Nene. Pass to Portis. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He finished with 36 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Oladipo goes in. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Oladipo's got 5 points so far. Here's Hughes. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. The pass to Portis. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Portis has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Chicago. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, Washington with the triple.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That's exactly what you want to see. I mean, they're doing a good job of scoring in the paint. Points in the paint. EIPs. That's what's going on here in the second.
The Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Chicago leading by 5. Passes to Hughes. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Wall. Rejected by Hughes. Tries to save it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Shape up. Shape up.
Wizards ball.
Feeds it to Neal. There's the 3.
They were doing a good job with the 3 in the first quarter, but have yet to find the magic touch here.
Hughes from beyond the arc and then some. Hughes got 6.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Joseph. Nene unable to get his shot to go. It falls. And 3 more from Hughes. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Wizards have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That'll do it for the first half. It's Chicago as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley Beal. And Bradley, we've heard Coach stress the importance of rebounding. Is that going to have to be a team effort in the second half for all 5 players on the court?
Yeah, all five guys. But I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, I mean, we all got to get in there and rebound.
The guards must contribute on the glass, no doubt. Bradley, thank you. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Obviously, we've shot the lights out, and that's not been by accident. You guys have done a heck of a job finding good looks every time down. Keep working hard to get those high percentage shots. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells.
That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 assists. Here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Portis. Butler on the wing. To the paint. Here's Hughes. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 13 points for Freak.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Wall draws the double. Out left to the wing. Beal from long range, and that one's good. Beal's got it back down to single digits for Washington.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And let's get this update now from Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through the great one. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Noah, rebound by the Wizards. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had. And that sometimes is harder to deal with. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. One's checked in for Noel. The Wizards have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Wizards trail by 7. It's tipped. The feed to Beal. No luck. Some solid defense from Rose. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Down low. It's Butler that time on the assist by Hughes. Hughes got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. Shot is no good, so the Bulls will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Gary Neal's checked in for Washington. Victor Oladipo comes in for Bradley Beal. They get a hand on it. Hughes with the steal. Good on the shot. Hughes got 6 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through the great one. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris. From deep. Rebound, Washington.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
There's Neal with the 3, and he gets the bucket.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Hughes kicks to Rose. A floater. Can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency...
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. In the corner, Neal with it. Drains the three-pointer. Neal's got 7 points in the game.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And the basket by Rose.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And the foul called on Anderson. He's checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Gary Neal. Wizards trail by 19, so on the floor for Washington. We've got Wall. Bradley Beal is out there with Anderson. Then there's Oladipo. The Wizards with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's the three. Washington with the rebound. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Beal can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Hughes. Off target from three-point range. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And the rejection by Noel. Butler on the wing. Pass to Hughes. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Hughes got 20.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
And Beal kicks to Oladipo. Wall wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Bulls leading by 22. Here's Hughes. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his third assist on the night.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. And Oladipo, here we go. And he gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Noel. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And stolen by Butler. To the middle. Noah, the pass to Vaughn. Here's Hughes. And the Bulls, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
It's tipped. Stolen by Noah. Anderson against Butler. The pass to Hughes. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Villar with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Wall. Here's Beal. And Butler sends it back. Shot by Wall. Drops one in from the wing.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
For Chicago, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Vaughn cannot hit. Now Washington takes it the other way. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Beal with it. Now defended by Hughes. Singletary. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
Just breaking the spirit of their opponent 3 straight times this year. This win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record with only 1 game left to go on the season against the Wizards.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the great one. what more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
They get it back. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. He feeds it to Wall. Goes back up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Hughes. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to beat Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance...
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.